Hi everybody, it's Christy here, the daughter of Scarlett Donaldson, who is the host of this crazy channel here on YouTube, The Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Yep, this channel is all about coffee, not just regular coffee, but all kinds of far out coffee creations that my mom makes up from just her imagination. So, I hope you're ready because she's got a lot of great stories about coffee, taste tests of different coffee flavors, creamer flavors, even some coffee maker demonstrations, and a whole lot more. So, without further ado, let's check out her channel, The Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go enjoy a nice hot latte, cappuccino, or maybe a cold frappuccino or iced coffee with my mama Scarlett right now on the Far Out World of Coffee Creations.
Morning haze, crack of dawn, she's brewing a dream. Beans grinding rhythm, sweet and smooth like whipped cream. Espresso shots, flying crafting wonders unseen. Scarlett's cafe magic, stirring the caffeine scene. Pour it up, steam the cup, life's a rich aroma. Frappuccinos, cappuccinos, feels like home. A craft in every blend, not a coffee clone. A Scarlett's love of Java, warmth in every sip of. Sunset hues, twilight brews in the kitchen's glow. Espresso cascades like a mountain's flow. Bold beans latte, dreams steam rising slow. Scarlett's world of wonder always steals the show. Pour it up, steam the cup, life's a rich aroma. Frappuccinos, cappuccinos, feels like home. A craft in every blend, not a coffee clone. A Scarlett's love of Java, warmth in every sip of. Sip away the worries, let the tension fade. Scarlett's coffee alchemy, elixir homemade. In the cup her passions poured, always custom made. Crafted with sweet care, memories never fade. Mornings glow, rooster crow, baristas take a bow. From macchiato whispers to a mocha vow. Scarlett's joyful journey, magic in the now. Each cup a new adventure, coffee, craft, wow.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. We're doing something a little bit different today. Before we upload the 2 flashbacks for the day, we're going to do something a little bit different because, as you notice, we've been uploading. Yay! We've been uploading. We've got our channel up and going. Hallelujah. And so I'm psyched that it's finally up and going. I am so happy. It actually did not need verified, and that is because of a sweetheart who allowed me to use his number, and mind you, we've never met. And, and I didn't do this without permission, of course. And I didn't realize that that's what had happened when this happened. So I will tell you the story while we make some coffee, shall we? No, of course, I have to redo this for a third freaking time. The one thing I have to redo for the third freaking time to make it. So we're going to make 2 cups today. We're going to make the butterscotch again and redo it for the third umpteenth time. I just drank it, but unfortunately my alarm went off, and I do not want a copyright claim with the music in the background. So we're going to redo the butterscotch iced coffee first. Because, yeah, we're going to do that, and then we're going to make us something to drink. Because, yeah, and I hope to God that this creamer is not bad. Because I'm going to have to risk it. I have no choice. Because I do not know what the bad one is. Neither one of them smell bad. I dumped the pumpkin spice. It didn't either. But until I really got a good whiff of it. And then it did. So, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some water in the Keurig, and we're going to make some coffee and talk about what happened. So, praise God that we don't need verified. We were already verified, didn't know it. Because there was something that happened, basically, and like I said, thanks to a sweetie, we were able to start uploading. So we got a few videos uploaded. I've got a lot of stuff in the can to be uploaded. There's a lot of stuff in the can to be uploaded. And because I was pre-recording a lot of things because of the creamers. Because I didn't know when they were going to go bad, and I wanted to keep things going, because you can't just wait on everything. There we go. Put the lid on it, Scarlett. Don't friggin'. There we go. And I'll wipe this out. And we're going to redo the butterscotch, and I'm going to put sugar cookie creamer in it and hope to Jesus that it's good still. Because I do not have anything else that will go with it. So prayerfully it's not bad, because that will not be good. And we're going to try the butterscotch again. Because I tried that earlier, I recorded it, and like I said, the alarm went off. The alarm went off, and usually that particular group is not real loud. And so, believe it or not, they played a song that would have woke me up. So, yeah, about that. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this up, make up some hot coffee, and talk about what happened. lift, bring them down, and go. Because like I said, I don't know. I hope to God. I mean, that's all I can use. I have nothing else that would match it. So pray that this works. Because it doesn't smell bad. It does not smell bad at all. You know what else I'll do? I'll taste it. I'll taste test it with my finger. Where's that thing? Is this it? Don't taste bad either. Trust me, I'm using this bitch. I'm assuming maybe Lisa put them in order, so I'm assuming the sugar cookie's the one that's okay. I think it's the cinnamon vanilla that needs to probably go. But like I said, it doesn't smell bad, so I don't know. I just dipped my finger in it is what I did. There we go. Anyway. Ah! Okay, y'all. I got our song stuck in my head. I have our AI generated song stuck in my head. Oops. Switch back. Oh. Making the touch. Whoopsie. Bump the iPad. Sorry about that, y'all. Try this for the third freaking time. First time it tastes like soap. Second time it was actually the fourth time. The first time it tasted like soap when I did it because of the dish soap because I had just cleaned the mugs. Second time it didn't go over very well because I left it in too long. Third time the alarm went off. This is the fourth freaking time I've attempted to record this. Dadgummit. Will I ever be able to record this? Hopefully. And poor Clancy, I didn't mean to, you guys. I scared the daylights out of him. I yelled at I was going to try to yell at the device, and I yelled, Clancy! Because unfortunately, the alarm was the Clancy brothers, and I screamed, Clancy, stop! And he looked at me like, what? I'm like, not you, I'm sorry. I had to yell at the device, and I accidentally talked about, I was hollering at the brothers, not him. I wasn't aiming it at I wasn't aiming the yelling at the cat. I felt so bad. I was like, sheesh. Good lordy. So yeah, I didn't mean to. I felt bad. But there's butterscotch again with sugar cookie creamer in it. It don't smell bad. So So hopefully like I said, I don't know. I hope. Alrighty, we'll put this in the microwave to cool down. Clancy, please don't do that. That's what I mean. That's what I was saying in the last one. Sometimes he'll hit the wall with the chair and scare me to death. And that's usually when I raise my voice and yell because I get startled. Because he just don't. Scares the daylights out. And I don't intentionally try to yell, but it's like, guys, that's loud. Because I've got sensitive hearing. It scares the daylights out of me. Okay. So I think we're gonna have French toast again. Because you know me, I love my French toast. Shut door. Where's the French toast? There's the French toast. I mean, these things are so light on their, whoops, scooch out here. Let me get my cup. Let me get me mug. Need me mug. And like I said, hopefully the sugar cookie is the one that's good because it didn't taste bad when I tasted it. So. And I just did a test on my finger, so. I mean, I might put that in the back, honestly, just in case, and I'll have Cindy come down and check it tomorrow before I drink that. And I'll make the I'll drink the butter rum butterscotch mix that I made and go from there. Because yeah, that's the other one that's being done. I didn't say it on a Match Made in Heaven yesterday when I remade it, but I'm saying it on here because this is where it belonged anyway. Slurp, 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 slurpity slurp, lift, slurp. But, so I'll drink that one for sure, and then I'll get Cindy to come down tomorrow and check that for me and see which one's the bad one. That way I don't drink it, because I just tasted it on my finger. It did not taste bad, but that was just a little on my finger. That wasn't dumping a bunch of it into the coffee and drinking it. So what I'll do is I'll pull the one out of the fridge, slide it in the front, and put the butterscotch one that I just made in the back. That way, if it's bad, I'll just have to redo it for a 5th freaking time. Because I'll just get another creamer Monday and go from there. Because I don't know what else would go with butterscotch that I have. Because I have hazelnut, I have chocolate, I have amaretto, which that's nutty, ew. I mean, that would go probably with butterscotch, but I'm not a nut person, really. Unless it goes, to me, nutty stuff goes with nutty coffee flavor. To me, amaretto is kind of a nutty flavor, and it doesn't mix with certain things to me. But that's just me. So, that's just me. That's just the nut. Oh, hey, Kirsty. Alright. Now we'll mix this bad boy up. And like I said, I am going to try my famous one recipe that I made up with this. I just have to get the stuff for it. I just have to get the stuff for it to do it. And I don't have... Where's my French toast? Whoops, hang on. Shoot.
Speech on. Time recorded. Pause.
Okay.
Button. Speech off.
Sorry about that, guys. I hit the button. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put the sugar in this. But yeah, it's just I don't want to get sick because I don't have somebody here all the time. So like I said, I just taste tested it with my fingertip, and I don't know if it's okay or not. It didn't taste, like I said, it didn't taste like it was bad, but that was just on the finger. That wasn't a full-blown coffee taste test, so I don't want to drink that and have it be something that can make me sick. Cat, really? There we go. That. French toast. Goodness. Let me grab my lid for the sugar. Where is the lid? Uh-oh. Where is the flipping lid? Where the heck is the lid? There's the lid. Hey, dum-dum, you need your creamer out. Dum-dum. Cinnamon yumness. Where is also, speaking of cinnamon, where is that cinnamon? Where is that cinnamon? I want it. Yeah, there's me cinnamon. Yeah. Robin, it's your fault. It's all Robin's fault. She started me adding cinnamon to stuff that needs cinnamon. Yeah. Robin's fault. Totally Robin's fault. Of course, I say that affectionately. She knows I'm joking her. Knowing Robin, I could see her commenting, yeah, my fault and proud of it too. Robin would take full responsibility for that. I know her. She would. She'd be like, my fault, proud of it. Wonder what she'll get me to put in something next. 'Cause Robin's another one that can make up recipes on the spur of the moment. Like I said, next month I want to see if I can maybe get her to either be a guest cameo or give me the recipe for that coffee she made. See if she'd be willing to come over and do either a guest appearance or, like I said, send me the recipe for that iced coffee she made, because it was so good. I didn't think when she was here to record that at the time, because I didn't have the channel ready. Okay, let me check this again, because...
Speech on. Pause.
Okay.
Speech off.
Sorry guys, I keep bumping it and I want to make sure it's working. Okay.
All right. Oh, you know what? Let me set this back down. Hang on a second. Oops. Let me check this real quick. I gotta throw the sugar packets away that I just used before because like it's not comfy sitting with a bunch of paper wrappers in your pocket. And then we'll have a little bit of a story time and our thank you, our special little thank you to someone. Alrighty, now, my twang, I tell you, my virtual hometown is kind of, hey, I have no shame in that, y'all, let me tell you. My drawl comes out sometimes, just happens. Even though I'm not from the South, I get a drawl sometimes. Alright, so, got good French toast goodness. Yeah. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about a story that happened last year. And I honestly probably could have been uploading, but I didn't realize it was verified, so I didn't want to take a risk. So basically what happened was, I'm wanting to say it was like November. And I had gotten the channel up, and I'd gotten the first 2 videos up. Okay, I had just gotten them both up. When I get this email saying, I got told that my Google account for this channel had suspicious activity on it. Now, mind you, I had just gotten it created that day. And I'm like, how the heck did it have suspicious activity? There was nothing even on it. Okay, I just created it. That is odd. And so I went in and basically I couldn't, of course, use my number because mine was off. My phone number was shut off at the time. So I'm like, great, what do I do? Which, of course, Rocky, she wanted to help so bad, and she couldn't. You know, Mama Rocky. She wanted to help so damn bad, but she couldn't because her number was already used too many times. And other numbers that she had, her other number had been used. So it was like she couldn't do it. Lonzy tried to help, but his was used. So he couldn't help. And Rocky was just totally upset. Well, Papa Randy, out of the goodness of his heart, said, well, let her use mine. So we sent it to his number. And I guess somehow it got through. And I didn't realize that it was verified now, is what it was. So he basically had verified my YouTube. And so when I went to upload it on the 6th, when I went to upload, now that I had my new phone, because I now have my new number, praise the Lord. And so basically, you're going to see a lot of old recordings that I did. I wanted to just tell you so you'll see them. And I'll say on some of them that, hey, I didn't have my new number yet. Okay, so I wanted to let you know, as I'm recording this, a lot of these were done in April and March. And I didn't have the phone. I was getting it, but I didn't have it yet. So I was quickly getting stuff done. So you will see them. They were all pre-recorded because of, trying to get things done. So you'll see a lot of pre-records where I say, hey, I don't have my phone right now, which I didn't. That was the truth. I didn't have the phone, but at the time, I didn't realize that I was verified either. So I could have had them already up when I was doing this, but I didn't realize they were that the channel was already verified. So thanks to Grandpa Randy, I'm able to upload. So I wanted to give him a shout out and thank him because, yeah, we are able to do this now because of him last November letting me use his number. And But so you're going to see all the stuff I had already done later, but I wanted to get this up today as a thank you to him. And you're going to get to see all this other stuff that's already been pre-recorded. So you'll actually see it. And when I start doing more current, because I have a lot of stuff that I pre-recorded because I didn't want my creamers going bad, so I wanted to quickly get the stuff done. So there's a lot of stuff that's been pre-recorded, which you'll see in the next few weeks. And then when I start doing more of the newer stuff, I will let you know. So you guys know, hey, we're back to current. But it'll still probably, when I do it, I'll tell them, now we're back to, I will let you guys know basically, we're now current. So, for example, the 2 newest taste tests that I've just put in the fridge basically will be under the current. So when those are uploaded, it's more of a current thing. The rest of it's all been pre-recorded. But it's all going to be still pre-recorded, but it's, with my schedule and with Justin being a hellion, I've got to pre-record when I have a chance to. So it's nuts. So I won't be saying anymore that I'm waiting on a verification, is what I'm basically meaning by current. It might not be current based on timing, but it'll be current at least based on that. So yeah. It'll be current based on that. So that's what's going on there. Because I don't want, I don't want this to be too far behind. So I just wanted to give a heartfelt thank you to Grandpa Randy because, yeah, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have been verified already. And I didn't, like I said, if I would have known it was already verified, because it didn't say number verified, it just, basically what it did, y'all, was it got me back in. That's all it did. It didn't say anything about being verified. So, yeah. Whereas when I verified my daughter yesterday, it said phone number verified. It didn't do that for this one, so I didn't know it was verified. So I honestly, had I known, I would have been putting stuff up already. I'd have put it up as I got it. But unfortunately, I didn't know. And so that's why everything is, a lot of it's pre-recorded. And you know what? That's actually a good thing because that way I have the content for you guys. So, and my ex would agree that, pre-recorded, who cares, but just, let them know it's pre-recorded. So that's why I'm letting you guys know that you're going to see some stuff that's older content where I didn't have the verification. But I do now, so that's why it's being uploaded. So I just wanted to let you guys know an honest truth that it's now good to go. So, because I want you guys to, I'm honest in telling you the truth that we are now going. I just wanted to get some of that other stuff up quickly before I came on with this. Thank you, because I didn't know what one I wanted to use yet for this. But yeah, so I'll definitely put that other one, like I said, in the back. Then I'll have her come down and check the creamer for me to make sure I don't have the wrong one. Otherwise, I'll have to figure out something else that'll go with the butterscotch. Or I'll have to wait on the butterscotch until I can get... I hope I'm correct, because it did not taste bad like I said, dipping. All I did was just barely dip my finger in it and tasted it, and it still tasted okay. So, and I'm not going to do that with the vanilla. It smells okay, but I'm not going to do that with that one. That's the one I'm a little leery of. Because I'm thinking that's the one that's bad. Because I'm thinking, since it's to the left of the other one, that's the one that's bad. And I'm hoping I'm correct. Because it's nothing worse than... Ugh. But also, for those of you who are new, if you just joined us because of this video, basically I do a lot of taste tests, creamer flavors, coffee taste tests, things like that. And our songs that we use are AI generated. They're not original. You know, I wish I wrote these. Let me tell you, I did, but I didn't. They are Suno AI generated. And let me tell you, that's what I was singing in my head. That's what I was kind of like humming as they're going, do. You know, that's what I was doing. I was kind of singing one of the songs. And that was Cafe Scarlet, I believe I was actually singing. They're both really catchy songs. And my staff is like, damn. It was Tiffany. She was like, damn, girl, that's good. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? These are two that I don't think I could even switch these. I don't think I could switch these. And honestly, I'd love to do that for the cooking channel too. But unfortunately, because of the number thing, I can't get back into my Suno account. So, yeah, I'm not happy about that. Which sucks. I might have to have Mom help me with that. Possibly. Because she's good at writing stuff too. So I might have her help me with getting the 2 cooking ones down for an intro and outro song when I do the cooking channel. Because you know, I want to do that too. I want to get that possibly up and going. And that one's going to be like sporadic. I'm not going to upload like every day on that. But I'm going to I'm going to start pre-recording some content for that too. I can't English. Help, Nick! Dang it. But I want to be able to basically get that up and running too. And see, this one, it's going to be based off of, I'm doing it to teach even the basic stuff, like making a cold meat sandwich or making a peanut butter sandwich or something like that. Because here's the thing. Some people, for example, one, it could be a child, like a parent wants to teach a child. So I'm not making it kids content because I'm going to let the parent do it and let the parent watch it with them. You know, I'm not going to put it as kids content. It's not made for kids because of course I'm going to be handling sharp objects and hot objects and, you know, things like that. But I'm going to make it to where a parent can watch it with their kid. I'm going to encourage parents to watch it with their kids and and teach them, and I'm going to be as detailed as I possibly can because it's not going to be physical, it's not going to be visual, it's audio. And have the parent right there. It's going to be like lessons taught. So that parents are not as afraid to let their kids be independent, their blind kid be independent. Because some of them are terrified for their blind kid to touch a butter knife or a steak knife or whatever, which is understandable because they're sharp. But at the same time, you want your kid to be independent. So basically, I'm going to make it like a guide for a parent to teach their kid to where they can even comment and say, hey, I love this. where, if it's made directly for kids, the parents can't even comment. So I'm going to make it into a family type thing where the adults can comment and say, hey, I like what you're doing here, is what my goal is. Because it's not going to be directed at children. Because here's the thing, there are adult blind people that don't know some stuff. They don't even know how to run like a hot plate or certain things because they're not taught, sadly. And it's honestly disturbing. Because it's sad that they're not taught it, and that way they can learn as an adult. If I make it for kids, guess what? They can't comment and say, hey, thank you for helping me to be more independent. They can't do that. So it's not going to be made for children. It's going to be made for adults, families, basically, in a way. The adults can watch it with their kids and, be taught that way. It's not directed at kids because I'm going to be handling sharp objects. So, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do stuff like that. And I'm going to teach, start off with stuff like a basic bowl of cereal. Because sometimes they're even terrified to pour milk or terrified to make a bowl of cereal because a bowl is even, more different than that. Making things in the microwave. So it's even the slightest little thing, teach them. Because, a lot of blind people, I know blind people who cannot even make a bowl of ramen, which is really sad. And I'm not saying this to make fun. I am not making fun of people. I'm sad because it's they're you can do that by yourself? Yeah. How? Which is the inspiration for this channel. Because you know what? They need to learn this. They need to learn the basics. And I'll do advanced as well for those blind people that are more, advanced. I will be doing some stuff for both. Some basic stuff. Simple little things for those that are just getting started. I'm not going to stick with just all simple the whole time. I'm going to show different things and teach different things because I feel that, that way, the kid can learn, okay, because, the big old gallon of milk, that's huge for, for example, a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old or whatever to pour. And I'm going to teach them how to do that. To be honest, I wish I had more of my cooking tools. That's the only reason I haven't done it yet, is I don't have all my tools yet. But when I do that, that's my goal for that one, is to teach that type of thing. Yes. French toast, yum. Just how I like it, sweet, savory. That French toast is so flipping good. Yummy. But yeah. I love the French toast. So good. The French toast is thebomb.com. Birds are singing outside. Trust me, if it was where I live virtually, I'd be having the windows open right now. Yeah. Because it's not the warmest outside right now. It's only gonna be like the 60s today. But, yep. So yeah, I am so appreciative of Grandpa because letting me do that, I mean, that is very, 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 very much appreciated. And I've never met the man. And I will say this, he so reminds me, and I don't know if Mom's ever told him this, but so I know he's watching this channel, he follows it, I do believe. So he'll get to see this. But he so reminds me of the voice actor Walker Edmonston. He so reminds me of him with the pitch of his voice and his accent. He so reminds me of him. And that's a compliment because Walker was awesome. Was, is, always will be. The late great Walker, he was funny. And for those of you who didn't know who that was, that's the guy that played Tom Riley in Adventures in Odyssey. And Crazy Bart Rathbone too. But yeah. The crazy mayor of Slauberg. Yeah, yeah, him too. Oh my, crazy man. Whew. Anyway, but yeah. But yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on today with us. We're just sitting here having this, and that's basically everything I wanted to say in this one. So I just wanted you guys to know that I am just so greatly appreciative of I'm so greatly appreciative of Grandpa letting me use his number. That is so I am so appreciative of that. So anyway, I'm going to love you guys and leave you till next time. And I will see you again here on the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Stay tuned because we've got a lot more fun coming up. And today I'm going to answer, since I'm still sipping on this French toast coffee, I'm going to answer a question. And maybe, depending on what I decide to do next, I might even do a story time today too. Because I haven't done one of those yet. So I might put up another goofy coffee story. Who knows? Don't know yet, but depending. So stick around and we'll find out what happens. Love you guys. Have a great day and God bless you.
In a small town kitchen down a gravel road, Scarlett stirs her passion in the morning glow. Morning start with laughter, mugs are overflowing, love and joy in every cup, every heart she's owed. She grinds the beans at sunrise, sunlight in her eyes, creates a brew so perfect like Tennessee skies. From cappuccinos creamy to espressos bold, every sip a story, every cup a gold. Scarlett's brew, a wonderland, bringing joy kitchen's magic in so many ways. Friends gather round the counter, waiting for their turn. She knows just what they need without a word discerned. She serves it up with kindness, warmth in every sip. In Scarlett's little kitchen, love's a steady drip. From frothy latte swirl to caramel sweet, her creations sing a melody, life's simple treat. With a heart of gold and skill unmatched, Scarlett's coffee brings us all joy that's deeply latched. Scarlett's brew, a wonderland, bringing joy to everyone, cup in hand. With each gentle pour, she fills our days. Her kitchen's magic in so many ways. Scarlett's brew, a wonderland, bringing joy to everyone, cup in hand. With each gentle pour, she fills our days. Her kitchen's magic in so many ways.